Hey guys, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, it's Ryan here with DP Marketing.Services, showing my chin for the first time in a while. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, coming at your video with something. So lately, by the way, if you've never watched a video before, we work with plumbing and HVAC contractors around the U.S. and Canada, and we're really fortunate to work with these guys to help them build their business, grow their business. Like, our focus is helping them get more leads, make more money, like scale. But one of the things that we like to do is kind of partner and just provide like business insights, right? So help encourage all those skills and the structures and the processes that help them really not just run more calls and be busier, but help them build better, more profitable businesses. So coming at you with a couple of thoughts on something that's really, it's something that gets overlooked a lot. So if maybe you're a growing shop, maybe last year you're one man and now you've got a few guys working for you, and you're kind of seeing the next level that you need to do. Maybe you just finished your first 7-figure year, or you're kind of mid 7 figures, or maybe you're trying to get to 7 figures. Maybe that's your goal. And you're really looking for, what are the things I need to do to really take my business to the next level? Okay. So that's something we see a lot of guys kind of wrestle with, and maybe you're one of them. But here's something I want to put forth for you. One of the most important things you can do as you're trying to scale your plumbing or HVAC shop is focus on this one thing. And it's not sexy, and it's not something you're going to see a lot of like comments about in Facebook groups, but it's clarity. It's clarity. Now, here's why this is important. When you are a one-man shop, right, and everything's on your shoulders, you are doing invoicing, you are doing your accounting, you are doing all your trips to the parts house, you're running the calls, you're answering the phone, it's you. It's really easy to keep everything simple and lean, right? It's not complicated. As you grow, as you hire, as you have other techs running the calls, as you have people answering the phones, as you have people doing different parts, it's really important that you maintain clarity across the business. Otherwise, what happens is people start doing whatever they think is most important and whatever they think is best. And sometimes there's benefits to that, but more often than not, it creates unnecessary problems. Okay. So for instance, there are 4 types of clarity that I would encourage you to right now start thinking about how to implement into your business. So clarity type number 1, clarity on your vision. Where are you going? Where will the business be in 5 years? Help cast a picture of where you're building this thing so that you get other people excited and aiming for that same target. If all you're doing is struggling to survive, you will never get people aligned to how they're going to help you get there. Be very clear on the vision. The second thing is, be very clear on your values. Now, here's the deal about values. People think that they're not a big deal, but this is really about how you behave, how you act. When push comes to shove, what part of your character does your company exude? Do you blame people? Do you lie? Do you cause a mess? Or do you own up? Do you take the high road? What is it that you value? How does your company behave, especially under pressure? That's a really big deal. Be clear about that. The third thing is, be clear on the why. Why does your business exist? It's not just to make money, right? That's utilitarian. Every business, that's their why. So that doesn't count. But make your why clear for people, of why you call them in on a Saturday and why you push them extra hard throughout the week, of why you expect them to take care of their customers. Help them understand why your business exists. You know it, but unless you're communicating that with your team and they have clarity on that, they don't know it. And the last thing is process. Be clear on how you do what you do, not just how you behave, but the things you actually do. Always park on this side of the road. Always answer the door this way. Always pick up the phone and say these things. The process, be crystal clear on, and reinforce that. Okay, so you got those 4 things about clarity: vision, values, the why, and process. But here's the deal about clarity. You have to reinforce it. So there's actually 3 things about clarity that you have to make sure you do. One is, you have to create the clarity. You have to paint the clear reality that you're asking. It's harder than you think it is, but you have to create the clarity, right? The second thing is you have to reinforce the clarity. So even once you have it established, remind people, say it again, reiterate the thing that you're providing the clarity on. Say it again. Be clear about the clarity. And the third thing is, once you're clear and once you've reinforced the clarity, clarify it again. It sounds dumb. People forget. They wake up with bad moods. They get other distractions. People forget. It's not because you did a bad job or because they're dumb. That's just what people do. The clarity kind of fades. It leaks away. Reinforce it again and again and again and again. You're going to reinforce clarity with vision, with values, with your why, and with your process. You will not give up. You will provide the clarity. You'll remind the clarity, and you'll remind the clarity again. Always be focusing on that clarity. Once you start building a team and a culture that does that, you're really going to start having some of the right pieces in place to go to the next level. I know this isn't having anything to do with marketing. This has nothing to do with PPC or SEO, but I would love to know your thoughts. Leave a comment below, guys. As always, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. See ya.